Let's talk about your credit a little bit, okay? How does your credit affect your home buying process? Actually, your credit affects a lot of things. Sometimes your employer may check your credit. Sometimes when you're buying a car, your credit might be checked. So your credit score is very, very important. The credit score model really is designed to give us lenders, give myself as a lender, an idea of your overall financial profile. And it really does tell us about your financial responsibility. So of course, the higher the credit score, the better. Although there are programs that we have available for a credit score less than 580. Just keep in mind that as the credit score decreases, the loan opportunity diminishes, and sometimes it can be more expensive. So if I were to tell my younger self something, it would have been to just make sure you maintain your credit. Don't open too many credit cards, always pay on time. Don't ignore something if it comes across and says that you're delinquent or you're going to go into collection. Those can have a severe impact on your credit score. One of the other things that comes up that I get questions about, well, if you run my credit score is going to drop. And that is not necessarily true. Generally, you have to have a significant amount of inquiries in order for your credit score to decrease. If you have a fantastic credit score, anything over 700, and we run your credit, the likelihood is pretty slim that your credit score is going to be affected negatively. But the most important part is as a loan officer, I am unable to make a qualified decision and issue a pre-approval if in fact I need to know what your debts are going to be and I need to know what your credit score is. So you do have 3 credit bureaus that issue a credit score. You can still only have one. I would say if you're a very limited credit user and you don't have a credit score, I'm not recommending that people go into debt by any means, but one of the items that you can do is get a secured credit card, put a small balance on it, pay it on time, don't open any other debt. Sometimes what I've seen clients do are what we call self-reporting. So they have their landlord rent payment history, and then some of the utilities companies will do self-reporting also. So those are some things that if you want to build your credit that you might want to look into. But the credit is very important. It's one of those things, if I were to have you start looking for a home and I ran your credit and your credit was a little low, I would make some recommendations and make sure you get that credit score up. It's going to just give you overall opportunity in all areas of your life. Remember, who you work with matters. Don't think twice about asking Catherine for home loan advice.